Nice job, Jose.
Thanks, Bobby, thanks. You're good, you're good, you're good. Relax, everybody, relax. You know, it's not a Magnum fish, Stevie, but still.
No, it's a permit on fly rod.
It's a permit on fly rod, yep. If you look at the history of flats fishing, a lot of it was developed in the Florida Keys. The whole art, if you will, of a guy in the back of a boat pushing it around in the shallow water so as not to make noise, and you know, an angler in the bow presenting a bait or a fly to a fish. It's one of those places where, you know, that whole fishery developed. You know, the hunt for the fish before you start fishing. And really that's what flats fishing is all about. It's a hunt.
About 10:30, 11.
There?
No, more right, more right, more right, more right. There, now, yeah, almost at 12 now. Okay, you're beyond them, well beyond them now.
Okay.
You just need to come back in up high. Oh, shoot, darn it, easy, easy. That was a big houndfish, I think.
And if you look at it, you know, from an overhead view, it really makes sense because you look at the main bodies of water like the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. They're very, very close together, and they're divided strictly by the Keys. So on the back side of the Keys, on the north side, closest to the Gulf of Mexico is the area we call the backcountry. And that backcountry really is made up of a series of islands and flats that have channels leading into them from the open water. And those fish on the flats use those channels as highways. It's really one of those places that, geographically speaking, it's perfect for flats fishing.
All right, you should be getting into them pretty close here.
Am I right of them, I think, Stevie?
Well, they're going to the right.
The lower Keys and Key West really are one of the better places in the world for permit. If you look at all the IGFA records in the line class and in the fly division, 90% of all the world records for permit have been caught in the lower Keys and Key West.
It is as good as it gets. There might be some places around the world where you might catch a few smaller fish, more smaller fish perhaps, but for sheer numbers and for size, this is as good as it gets here in the Florida Keys and Key West in particular.
Oh, there's a bite. I just got a bite.
Yep, I see him.
What happened? Where is he?
That'd be a permit.
You know, I feel pretty silly right now with this fly rod between my legs.
Yeah, I think we probably ought to.
Do you think we ought to go then?
Yeah, I'll just pull over.
All right.
Just gonna push.
Okay. Stevie, I believe that I'm gonna constitute myself here just a second. Hold on. Fly is almost in the boat. Good.
Okay.
Fly's in the boat.
I got that, don't worry. You're good, you're good.
Okay. Thank you. Removing fly rod from, offending fly rod from body. It's really interesting how in the Keys you can have one flat, and that one flat at a certain time of year will be great for bonefish. At another time of year on the outer edges of that same flat, it'll be great for tarpon. And yet in another time of year on the same flat in a little different tide, it'll be good for permit. In this time of year, in the fall, really there's a big push of permit, and there's also a big push of bonefish that come into these areas in the backcountry. And really that's what we went out targeting. Sweet lip crab munching fish. Ooh. God, Stevie, I didn't think he was that big a fish, you know? I mean, he's not huge, but...
Not huge, but he's a darn good fish.
A respectable permit. Bro, I don't know about you, but I'm having a really nice time.
It's a great way to start.
Mr. Permit, hello. I think I'm ready for you, Stevie.
Okay. He's bigger than you think.
He is bigger than you think. Ooh, nice. Happy, fat, juicy goodness. That is what we call a Palometa. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right. Let's look at that boy. Let's look at that bad boy. Hello, Mr. Permit. Soft lips and all.
Nice fish.
That's a beautiful fish.
26, maybe.
I would say an honest 26, bro. Yep. Yeah, just revive him a little bit, Stevie, and give him a push off and let him be.
All righty.
Cool.
Cool, man. Good job, Jose.
Thank you, buddy.
The Spanish Fly is brought to you by Shimano. The Florida Keys at Key West, come as you are. And by Mercury, #1 on the water.